Pick some bands for game number 1. KDA is the band. That's why the skins are called KDA, not Popstar. That's what I think. That's what I think. But some people have been arguing that the name is on KDA and that Popstars is a different thing. But I agree. KDA is the band. Popstars is the song, especially because they kind of sing in the song. We're Popstars. Though the slash is interesting. And here's the reason why I say it's interesting. Because they're planning on, Riot has announced that they're planning on doing some more KDA songs. Is the slash going to be a theme of all of their album titles or their song titles? Or is the slash just for like the album and then there's a bunch of songs on the album? I don't know. We'll find out. I do know that they said in an interview that they were only planning on releasing the one song with the video, and that was going to be kind of it. They weren't expecting it to absolutely blow up to the insanity of magnitude that it has and become this ridiculous thing. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they come up with from here on out. I really, really like the song though. The song is like absolutely legitimate. All right, here we go. Pit bans for this game so far is the Aatrox, the Kai'Sa. Oh, the Kai'Sa's been banned. That's sad. So Xeno actually has the Prestige Kai'Sa skin, and I was pretty excited to see it on stream, but maybe not this game. So Gragas going to be banned away, as well as Yasuo. If you're new to the stream, which there's a couple people who are new tonight, keep eyes on Seal when he actually gets his Darius. He's not going to have it this game. It's kind of permanently banned against him, but Darius is extremely strong in the hands of Seal in the top lane. He's, however, played jungle quite a bit recently, and he has played jungle Rengar before. That was actually on Tuesday that he played the Rengar. So more than likely, Swipper's grabbing Rengar to trade with Seal, which means Swipper's going to be on something else, except he just grabbed Smite. So I could be completely wrong on that. Completely wrong. For the side of Popstars, Garen picked up by Catinator. Interesting, maybe being traded away, probably to Fallen Angel, because Catinator is a jungle, or a AD carry main. He can play a lot of roles. Xeno also plays AD carry quite a lot, though Xeno looks to be grabbing the Morgana, the potentiality there. So the slash means assists are like the deaths, kills or nothing. Kills, deaths, and assists. It's literally kills or nothing. I like that. I like that. That's what the slash is, for sure. Now, I think it's because it kind of said KDA, but kill, death, assists. Yeah. But there's just that slash that makes it fun. Kill, death, assist. Like the straight gangsta. Like they assist in death. Oh, kill, assist your death. Death assist. Oh. Is it kill, death assist? It's like a deficit, but death assist? Maybe. So what is pop stars? Does that mean that pop only matters and stars don't? Nobody cares about the stars, they only care about the pop, lock, and drop. Yeah. All right, moving on. Detone Hamster, welcome. First time playing on the stream with Leona support, paired up with Nerzulian in the bottom lane on that Sivir. Now, we talked on Tuesday when Wraith was casting about the fact that Sivir is a very strong AD carrier right now, really good later on into the game when it comes to those 5v5 team fights, but really strong when it comes to wave clear. I like that she's paired with Leona, and that's because Sivir doesn't want to be engaged on. Mostly, you're going to want Sivir to be behind everybody else, throwing out a bunch of boomerangs that can ricochet between everybody, and throwing out those Qs dealing massive damage. With Leona, Leona's an engaged champion. When Leona jumps in, you either have to kill her or move really far around her and somehow wait out all of her CC to then get on Sivir. Plus, Sivir has her own spell shield as well. It's a pretty strong duo in the bottom lane. On the opposite side, Morgana is a really good pick by Xeno, even though he didn't know that Detona Hamster was going for the Leona, because that spell shield is just going to negate so much of Leona's engage. If he can drop it before Leona gets the Q down, every time Leona goes to Zenith Blade in, she drops the spell shield, it's going to be negated. Now, the change on that, because I actually main support and have played Leona a butt ton, she's my bae, is that Leona can Zenith Blade, or use her E, onto somebody to jump in, and then turn and stun the other person who isn't spell shielded. Some spiciness could be played out there, as we've got that Jhin picked up by Pop Stars. Desvelado. That's like the Despacito song. Desvelado grabbing the Jhin bottom lane roll. I kind of like it. It's very long range, good for engaging or just setting up some additional plays. The main key is they only really have one frontliner at the moment of Garen, who needs to be careful. If Kadir's taking Garen in the jungle, I'm going to be very impressed. But I still feel like he's going to trade Garen to Fallen Angel and take something else in the jungle. We'll get back to that in a moment. Troll Picks dropping out the Angel Wings, KDA Kaisa. Troll Pick? I agree, actually. Out of all four, Kaisa's my favorite, followed by Ahri, followed by Akali, followed by Evelynn. There's something about Evelynn that I'm not just 100% on board with. I'm not against, but I'm not 100% on board with. So, we'll see. We'll see. Means they're popping caps and all the stars above them so they can rise to the top. Wait, are we going to have to play Rise now? Rise! Rise! Make them remember. Okay, back to the game. Boxy grabbing the Zed as well as Seal grabbing Master Yi. So it looks like Seal is going to continue his jungling, but this time on Yi, whereas Swipper's taking the Rengar on the top lane, so they've been kind of tricking me with that. I thought that it was going to be Rengar back in the hands of Seal in the jungle, but instead it looks like it's Master Yi this time. I was going to play a quick game, but it got remade. Oh no! They have to play a slow game or an ARAM. Play like 2 ARAMs and you'll probably be perfect. And there it is, the trade. Okay, I was right on the trade. Fallen Angel gets the Garen. Catinator takes Teemo in the jungle. This is spicy because I've actually played against it, but I haven't seen it on stream before, I don't believe. And it's a huge pain in the neck for the people that have to deal with that. Before I go too much further, I actually want to reset my creator suite, make sure that it's not going to bug out on me like it's done before. We'll open that up. Actually, we'll go ahead and do an update on it, and then we'll close it and run it after we get into the loading screen. So, Le Gasp? Is it the Snake Gasp? Komodo Hype? Wait, we got our own hype. We got our own hype. We're about to get a game. We got 2 minutes, though, to wait. As we wait these 2 minutes, let's talk about these teams, but the players first. Swipper for the side of KDA, kills, deaths, and assists. Grabs Swipper, grabbing the Rengar for the top lane there. Zulian on the Sivir, bottom lane AD carry role. Detone Hamster, first time playing on the stream with Leona support, taking Ignite for extra aggression. Boxy with the Zed in the mid lane. And last but not least, Delicious Deceased Seal in the jungle. Maybe there was a little bit of a clubbing that went on. Haha, get it. Moving on. Pop stars, poppin', lockin', rockin' the stars. We've got Catinator taking the Teemo in the jungle, Xeno with Morgana in the bottom lane supportive role, Crescent Reflect with Orianna in the mid lane, Desvelado taking the Jhin AD carry role, and Fallen Angel YT16 back once again on his main of the Garen in the top lane. Want to talk about these supports grabbing Ignite, because when you have Ignite, that means aggression, and I'm still seeing supports grabbing Ignite, even when you're more of the range support, like a Morgana, who really wants to be playing a bit back, throwing out those Dark Bindings, waiting for one of those to land, then maybe taking a step forward to throw down the Tormented Soil or start her ultimate. Interesting choice of the Ignite. Maybe she just wants that extra damage to deal with Sivir, burn through that heal. Leona, it makes a bit more sense because when you're engaging, you can engage, stun, try to follow through with an ultimate, then Ignite on top of Sivir's damage. You're probably going to be able to get first blood. However, keep an eye on Jhin, especially those crit shots early 1, 2, and 3, because you'll being an aggro Morgana. Hey, that's basically what it goes down to.
But you must
Galaxy
witness.
Appreciate the follow. Thank you for that. As yeah, Jhin, his crit shot, 4th shot early on into the game is crazy amounts of damage. It's such painful burst. It really hurts, and it can take people unawares, especially when they think they're like, I'm sitting on that 400 health, not a big deal, I can just use my heal. And Jhin steps forward, grenade, or not auto grenade, auto 4th shot crit, boom. It just is an absurd amount of damage in one go. Seen it a bunch of times. I remember the mid lane Morgana days. It's true, actually, it's true. Hispanic Jhin, cuatro. Oh, is that it? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I could probably do that. Desvelado Jhin. So is it Jhin or is it Yin? If it's Hispanic Jhin, but I don't think they say a hard J, do they? I could be completely wrong, actually. Yet again, more insecure enemies banning Graves. Zen attacks, they just don't want you to play Gragas. They just don't want your Gragas. They've seen Briar's damage on the Gragas, and they say, we ain't gonna take it. We ain't gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not. Ladies and gentlemen, is this what I'm seeing right now? Is that the exiled Morgana? That is the exiled Morgana. I don't know if Xena was listening to me talk about this on Tuesday or not, but dude, this skin is like so rare. Holy macaroni, Xeno. All right, we got Huntress Sivir. Hide this for the children's. Hide it. Pool Party Leona, Project Yi, God King Garen, and Panda Teemo. Not everyone's got skins, but that's okay. That's okay. We're not even on skins between the two teams. 3-3. Yep, pretty even between the two. But yeah, so Exile Morgana is definitely a drow. If any of you play D&D, you should know the dark elves, the drow, are basically look exactly like this, except maybe the golden armor. But yeah, that's she's a drow with wings. Wait, so is she like an enlightened drow? I don't know. How do you get wings in D&D? Wait, it's rare? I'm pretty sure I've re-rolled it like 3 times. I thought that it was rare. Was it not rare? Wasn't it one of the like very first skins ever, and it was only for a short period of time? Not like, I didn't think that you could get it nowadays. If you can't get it nowadays, I suppose with the rolling of different things, it's not actually that crazy. I suppose that's true. Today you could probably roll it, even if you didn't mean to. There's a lot of skins that used to be like one-time skins, and then they opened them back up once you could roll them. Like everyone could roll a bunch of different skins. So craziness. All right, well, let's talk about these compositions a little bit more. For the side of KDA, they've got the Leona who can play that front line, but we're going to have to talk about that in a second because we got the cheering. Oh, what is this? What is this? Okay, my loading screen didn't show you guys, but I'll have to show you guys that afterwards. We're going to have to show you guys that for game number 2. That's why there's the meme with the minions hanging around at the entryway. Oh my gosh, I haven't played it since KDA came out. But, oh, I'm still on the wrong screen, aren't I, too? There we go. I still haven't played it since the KDA thing came out, when they had the minions cheering, all of them showing up. That's pretty awesome. We still have the World's Cup. All right, good to know. I mean, Worlds is pretty much very much over, so I'm not sure why they still got the Worlds Cup, but you know what? It's cool. It's totally chill. All right, so KDA versus Pop Stars. Let's see whether the band or the album is going to be truly more popular. Looks like a standard start for most people. Jin getting his extra steps in, wants to hit his mile markers on that Apple Watch. You got to get those steps in. Let's check out this Sivir. Once she steps out of the jungle. It's not a super common skin, but I've seen it a little bit before. But I haven't seen it much in game. She's going to be in the bush, so we're going to have to just ignore it. A Sivir in the bush is 2 in the hand. Is that how that works? I forget. So, Zed versus Ariana in the mid lane. I should probably move them around. I think that Zed's going to win out pretty hard early game, especially as he doesn't require any mana. He is a melee champion, so Orion's got a couple of auto attacks that will burn him down. It's once Zed hits level 6 that he's going to really start devastating that lane and really hurt Oriana. She's going to have to be on top of her shields, and he's going to have to keep his movement speed up. He's already burning a potion as well to try to deal with some of the harassment that she's laying out. Jungle Teemo, Garen in the top lane. There we go. Everyone's in the right positions for the side of Pop Stars as well. Hamster on that bottom was looking for an engage, but it is still level 1. He really wants level 2. Get the Zenith Blade into the queue. Line up that stun. Super on that top lane, trying to play some fanciness with the Garen. We'll see how he does. But yeah, Garen usually wins out. He's actually a pretty top-tier champion. Very, very strong at the moment, especially his regen. And when you're early game and you don't have the movement speed to catch up and stop him from just resetting his health every time he goes in for an engage, it's going to be a little more complicated to really push him out of lane. Sure, Rengar's got the hops from the brush, and he's going to have lots of burst damage, but Garen could just walk back there. He goes, healing it right back up. Level 3, still full health. Silence immediately onto the Rengar. On the jungle, though, we actually have a blinded Yi who's getting pretty good damage onto Katnator, who smites the blue buff for the extra health. Not going to be enough. Yi with the Alpha Strike takes first blood. Seal with just a really good play. Says, I can fight you through the blind. It's a level 1 blind, so the time isn't that crazy on it. It's still a little bit short. So not only does Yi pick up first blood, but his jungle isn't even pressured out as well. Now, one of the things with Teemo in the jungle is that you really want to make sure that you hit that level 6 and can start dropping lots of shrooms. In the bottom lane, we got a little bit of fight of Nerzulian. Gonna get chunked out, down to about half. Jhin getting a nice 4th shot finish on Leona as well. When you can layer that CC, Dark Binding, into the root by the Jhin, you could get some pretty good pressure down. As I was thinking about Teemo, though, once he hits level 6, he can get some pretty good pressure in the jungle overall by dropping those mushrooms. Not only does he get that free vision, but he also can chunk out the enemy jungler, forcing them to either take camps they don't want to take or back. Leona goes in. She doesn't land the Q, but she is going to be rooted up. Double root as well. This might be second blood as Hamster is forced to flash away. She's using the potion to heal up, so it is okay for now. But here comes Teemo for the backline. Katnator looking for the finish. Leona uses the Zenith Blade in, but immediately goes down. The Ignite taking away. Silver trying to get the trade of the Teemo, but the poison's too much. It's going to be a second kill on the bottom lane, and Popstars gets themselves 2 right back with a really nice gank from the Teemo coming out from the jungle. And the other thing to note there was that Leona her Q adds to her auto attack. When she's blinded, she can't land the auto attack, so the stun did not go through. Alpha Strike E to the top side to Lee. Seal trying to finish off Fallen. Swimper flashes forward to get the kill. Actually, that was Seal and Rengar both flashed forward. Hold on, we can rewind time and watch that again. I gotta actually move the camera to the top side. Alright, when does Seal flash? That's the question. Or not Seal, Swipper. When does Swipper flash? So he goes in on Fallen Angel. They see Seal coming in from behind. Fallen Angel flashes. Yeah, it was almost the exact same time. They both flashed for it. Great communication there from the jungler in top lane. For the side of KDA, both flashes burned. Only one was truly necessary, but Rengar gets the kill, so he feels a little bit better about having burned his flash, and that's going to even up the scoreline and the goal between these two teams, as things are only going to get spicier from here as we're starting to hit level 6 when it comes to these mid lanes and top lane. With level 5 at the moment, even on farm as well, both having recalled once. So Orianna started the game off with the rune that allows her to have that broken stopwatch. I believe at the 8-minute mark is when it comes online in the game. Maybe a 10-minute mark. They might have jumped at the 10-minute mark. Boxy going in, getting a little bit of burst, but he's still not level 6. That's what he really wants to go in. And ooh, he gets harassed pretty heavily. Punished by Crescent Reflect, just walking forward, doing some pretty good damage, using those command attacks to just kind of burn his health down as he was on his way out. He's burned through all of his potions as well, whereas Orianna sitting on that Corrupting Potion, now level 6, but needs to be careful, doesn't have a huge amount of mana to play with in the mid lane. But she is shoving Boxy underneath his own turret, so should have opportunity to back if she so chooses. Rengar starting that Tiamat in the top lane. Again, not too worried about the initial trying to run around the Garen. Instead, focus more on getting that burst damage. The auto, Tiamat auto. Here we go once again, though, fighting the top side. Garen has been slowed. He's got a little bit of the spin. Rengar's getting the resets from the brush, though. 2 hops. Alpha Strike with the Yi in. Fallen Angel trying to run away. He's going to go down again. Swipper getting a second kill on that top side, has the level 6 as well. I think Garen was either trying to silence or maybe even level 6. Yeah, he has his ult, but he wasn't able to finish the animation, so there was no kill to go down, let alone, I don't think it would have killed Seal. Even if it had hit, it was a level 1 ultimate. Seal DC. We'll pause the game. How long has he been DC'd? You can pause if you need to. It is a tournament draft, so you can actually pause the game if necessary. We give about 10 minutes absolute maximum for pauses, but we do prefer to get the... Oh, wait, Zeno getting chucked down to about half, but so is Leona, and here comes Zed, and he's got that level 6, and he's going to be looking for the Jhin. That's his target. He goes on, gets a pretty good burst of damage. Ignite takes him down as well. Boxy picks up his own kill on that bottom side. Now he's hanging out, just waiting for an opportunity maybe to jump on Morgana, as Fallen Angel can be chasing Super out of the top lane. He's got some pretty good damage. Super had to bring friends to the party, as he's been dropped down to half. The ult, a bit early from Fallen Angel. Could have waited for the reset. Allowed Rengar to back, then TP back to the top lane, then go all in with the ultimate as well. Instead, they begin a little excited, burns it early, and that allows Rengar to get back, TP in, and he should be able to pick up that whole wave. Keep in mind, though, that top lane turret's not looking too pretty for the side of Popstars. Rengar's been able to get in some pretty good damage. He's coming back now. Okay, cool. So we'll probably see a pause here in just a second, waiting for the seal to get back into the game. So you can do a little bit of analysis on these compositions and where the game state is once we get there. But I should probably move everyone around. Oh no, it was just Leona was in the wrong spot. I was about to say, why did Sivir have 11 farm? Nope, it's the 54 farm Sivir to the 56 farm. Jhin fairly even there as Orianna ults onto the Yi. You see Seal on the run. He alpha strikes in onto the Orianna, but she's got extremely low mana. He's got red buff though. Can Seal make the outplay? No way! There's a trade 1-for-1. That was actually ridiculous. Yi just goes straight in and finds the kill on Orianna in a 1v1 that he probably would have died if he just ran away. As Fallen Angel going to die once again on the top side. Swipper using that ultimate to get the speed boost that he needed to chase the Garen down. And that's what I'm talking about. If Garen had his ultimate in that fight, he probably would have won it. It not only would have bursted Rengar down a bit, but he would have been on the running away from things. So you either have to force the ultimate to escape, or he would have died. And just, you really got to keep an eye on how much damage your ult actually do. As Rengar, Swipper picks up first blood on that top side. Feeling really good about that. 6 kills to 3. That 2,000 gold lead for KDA at the moment. And there's the Seal DCing, leaving the game. You should see a pause here momentarily. There we go. And then we'll get back into the game. Now, I wonder if I can actually fast forward through it, because I'm not... Am I live? Maybe I am live. Either way, we'll drop that back down and just go back to talking about this. Hey, Ice is here. Ice, how are you doing? Did you finally just persuade your mother to let you stay home tomorrow, or are you still going to be going to school? That's the question. While we do this, I completely forgot to open my Creator Suite, so we've been a little bit zoomed in, but fortunately we can get this set up before we get to the team fights, and Yi's already back. Perfect timing. While we get there, though, 15.7 gold. Oh, no. Oh, no. We just bug splatted. Boys, don't open Creator Suite while you're in the middle of the game. Don't do it. You're staying home. Okay. Now, did your mother agree to you staying home, or did she unhappily agree to you staying home? That's the real question. And I'm showing Discord as my duocast. Don't need to do that. No need for this. No need for this. There we go. Right back into it. No problem at all. Nothing happened. Everything is awesome. And the HUD's unlocked too? Boys. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Anyway, we got another fight breaking on the bottom side as Drone Hamster goes in, drops the ultimate. It's only going to slow Deficit a little bit. Can the Jhin escape with his Quattro shots? He's got 2 left. Nerzulian burning down now with the Ignite. There is the ultimate. But we got a fight in the mid lane as Boxy flashes forward, trying to get a little bit more damage on aggressive reflex. But the blind comes in from Dio. Not early enough. Zed gets the Q, and that's going to be the finish. Now Nerzulian fighting in the bottom lane for his life. He's going to be snared up and going down as well. Popstars trade 2 in the bottom lane for 1 in the mid lane. We're going to back it up, though, and watch how that fight in the bottom lane ended up, though, as Jhin, I believe, finished... Oh, we just missed it. We just missed it. Back to the bottom side, but I gotta zoom out and move the camera down and around. Okay, so Morgana jumps in with her flash and just slows both down with her ultimate, snaring both up. Beautiful play out of the Morgana in that bottom side. Zeno doing a really good job with that and finishes his quest item as well. Very nice. Teemo showing up in the mid lane a little bit late, although his Q also wouldn't have been enough to actually kill the Zed, and it wouldn't have blinded him because he was just planning on throwing a Q and then jumping back to his shadow previously. Super looking for opportunity to jump to the bottom lane, but Jhin already walking away and being able to escape, so he will be fine getting out of dodge. 1, 1, and 3, but really, that 3-0 Morgana is kind of the pain train in that bottom lane at the moment. Not exactly what you want when you are the side of Popstars. You want those kills onto your Jhin, but you know what? It never hurts to have a little bit extra. Jhin also finishing his Stormrazor quite early, as Sivir is only sitting on a bunch of components. He's actually gone for the Berserker's Greaves first. Swipper ganking in the mid lane. He's actually left top lane and is trying to take pressure to other sides of the map, but not able to do much, so he's going to have to walk back to the top side and leave Garen, who is happily farming. To be fair, Rengar was up 10 farm, well, still is currently up 10 farm, so he actually had a little bit of farm that he could have lost. She thought they were just rumors. That's why she said suck it up. Ah, I see. I see. It was 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, it is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wait, are you one of the casters, Cold Art? We could maybe get you into casting in here today, actually, if you want, because my duo caster flaked on me, said that he had something that came up so he couldn't cast. So if you're interested in casting tonight, I would not have an issue with you jumping in as a duo. As Zed goes in, looking for the engage, onto Crescent Reflect, forces the broken stopwatch, gonna keep alive for a moment, ults himself, but it's early because the Alpha Strike of Yi tries to go through. He might be able to get the last auto attack flashes, but the turret shot's gonna finish him off. The heal, no, the Alpha Strike, wait, what? Oh my goodness, he tried to Alpha Strike back to the minions to escape the turret shot. Super now in trouble, gonna be burned down by the Ignite. He's gonna follow as well, and Teemo Catinator gets a double kill as he was there underneath the turret in time. Xeno with a nice escape on the bottom side. Not much Hamster can do against that spell shielded Morgana. Looks like Teemo is gonna be headed down here. He's gonna be seen by the control ward though, and he actually knows there's a control ward there as he drops a turret, or a ward. Morgana stepping up super aggressively, going to be chunked down to half. Nerzulian absorbing a lot of the initial ultimate from Xeno, but still taking a massive amount of damage. Teemo finishes off one. Hamster going to be setting up the other one for the Jhin to take out. Beautiful play, and that is another 2 kills for the side of Popstars in the bottom lane. Really, just the disrespect from Hamster and Nerzulian not to immediately run away when they saw that Teemo currently sitting at 2, 1, and 4, and really struggling against this Jhin and Morgana combo. The Morgana CC setting up the Jhin snare afterwards has been so crucial, and you can start to see Teemo laying down his trail of shrooms through the jungle. It's going to make Yi's life a bit more difficult and just get pinched a little bit further, Guys, I swear there was Morgana on the map. My nose is really blowing up right now. Sorry about this. But, yeah, so Morgana goes to the mid lane, and Boxy just quickly gets the outplay. Just dashes in, 100% burst damage, finishes off Morgana in half a second. Not sure if a Yeti Snowball is a good enough mic though. Dude, not a problem. Mostly we use headsets here. As Despacito trying to get the finish onto Nerzulian. I know he's not Despacito, but it was kind of perfectly anyway. As Catinator forced to flash through the mid lane to escape back into his own jungle. Morgana lands the Dark Binding onto Leona, but it's not going to be able to do much. So nice use of the Blast Cone, and Nerzulian was saved by Hamster using the body block to absorb that snare from the Jhin. Both are still on the run though, because Xeno, looking to go aggressively, has been building a lot of magic penetration. Got those MP boots. Orianna using the ult in the mid lane, trying to get a trade onto Boxy. Burst damage going to come through from the ultimate. What? And double shurikens, finally Orianna. Zed is on a killing spree. Boxy, what are you doing? Swipper and Fallen Angel, 1v1ing at the top. Lane Fallen Angel ult Swipper, who's just going to walk away. Second time we've seen that happen. Yeah, Cold Art. Let me drop the Discord really quick. Link. And they work fine as long as it's close. If you jump into the Discord and just drop a message on the main Discord general channel, I will friend you, and then we can start a private call after this. after this game, and we'll get you into Shoutcasting game number 2. So USB mics are fine. Yeah, I used my headset mic for a very long time. Morgana going aggressively behind the turret on the bottom side, maybe going down though, extremely low. The heal from Jin keeping her alive for a moment. The Leona trying to get the trade. The boomerang's gonna just miss. The white minions are blocking Xeno from taking damage from the turret. Hamster's chasing forward. Flash just gets in with the auto attack and does take out one. And Jin, tries to finish off Leona, but the minion auto attack not gonna be enough to take her out just yet. She's on the run. Looks like she's avoided the E as well, as Jin had already used it, so most of it was on cooldown. 11 kills to 10. Game evened back up between these two, and spiciness continues heavily though for the side of KDA. It's the 4-0-1 Zed that is doing work in the mid lane. Yi alpha striking in onto Garen. I don't think he wants to take this fight. Guys, we're backing that up. Guys, we are backing that the heck up. This attack speed from Yi, the C seal, alpha strikes. Oh my gosh, the C seal, that was glorious. Beautiful play. There wasn't even much to talk about. It literally was just when Garen went to alpha or to Q, silence Yi for the second time after the cooldown was back up. That's when Seal alpha strike to avoid the silence, and then just finishes auto attacking him down. Faster auto attacks despite slightly less damage. Now he is going to drop to Teemo. Teemo's going to drop to Rengar, and Swiffer gets a nice shutdown as Boxy in the meantime finds himself another kill onto Orianna. No problem there. Xeno chasing in on Swiffer on the top side. A really badly placed Dark Binding, but again, he can't see the Rengar, so no real shocker there. Super decides to go back aggressively onto Xeno, getting pretty good damage down. The spell immunity keeps Morgana moving quickly. She's got the Dark Binding as well. Tormented Soil will slow Swiffer. Does he want to chase through the jungle or not? He decides to back away. All right, there we go. I see. Vitey's got the deets. Vitey's got the details. Hamster and there's Zulian burning away the bottom lane. Turret should be able to pick it up for a second turret, sorry, for their team. The graphics are a little bit weird there. As Desvelado trying to back away on that bottom side, wants the farm, but needs to play safe, because if he gets engaged upon by both of these bottom laners for KDA, he's going to go down. Popstars find themselves at a 2,000 gold deficit. First Drake of the game, Windrake, seems to be on everybody's mind, though. That's where most people are headed. As Swiffer tries to defend the top lane. Turret shouldn't have too much of an issue there. Spell shield used by Sivir. She's still going to be dark binded, though. Xeno going super aggressively, trying to slip away with Sliver of Health. There's Zulian chasing in, drops the Q, finds it. Nice boomerang shot, but Catinator going to finish him off himself. Teemo, always on the aggressive, steps forward looking for Hamster. A couple auto attacks and maybe a blind should be enough to take out Leona. There it is. Beautiful play. The long range Q to finish it off. That's a perfectly timed Orianna ultimate. As soon as Zed goes in, he's going to be able to dash out, though. Orianna sitting at about half health. She's already burned the barrier, though. Won't have that in case the next fight breaks out. Jin should be able to finish off the bottom lane turret. Yi, though. Seal looking to go in. 4 kills to 3. He's got plenty of damage. Just hunting down another champion to finish off, almost like a minion. Just keep feeding off of those. 5, 3, and 3 now the score line, as Teemo trying to match it. 5, 2, and 4. Doing well as well. Well, how many well can I say? Catinator and Crescent Reflect pushing that mid lane turret, so trying to even up these turret score line. How we're going to be able to do that is Orianna has to actually step through the minion wave to get the last auto attack. So 2 turrets to 2, almost even in gold now. There's still the Windrake on the map after that initial fighting towards the side of the dragon. Neither team really went rushing for the Drake, instead licking their wounds and backing away. Swiffer on the hunt, comes to the mid lane, but he's going to go right past towards that Windrake. We'll see if the side of KDA find them in time. Is extremely low. Catinator smites the Windrake, so he will be able to pick it up and goes straight aggressive onto the Sivir. She spell shields one of the poisons, but that's not going to be near enough. Swiffer trying to do what he can, but he has been slowed. He's going to go down. The frozen mallet from the Teemo is just going to be doing work, slowing everybody down. Xeno on the run is going to fall to Boxy, who has to now run away. Catinator still gets one shutdown. Gold blinds the Yoda, slows with the mushroom as well. The stun's not going to land because he was blinded, and Leona can't get the kill. Catinator picks up a triple kill around the dragon after picking up the Windrake. What a huge turnaround as the Seal 1v1s Garen again. That attack speed is insane. Look at the build. Skirmisher's Blade, Blood Razor with a Wit's End, as well as Berserker Greaves, and pick up an extra dagger for, you know, why not a little extra attack speed. That is just ridiculous. Snowball versus Snowball keep running into each other and smashing heads. If I get picked, I can't play in game 2, but you're here for game 3. Good to know, Ice. Well, then I just won't invite you to game 2, and we'll be making sure to invite you to game 3. Pretty simple there. Pretty simple there. Garen no likely percentage hitters. Not in when they also have insane attack speed like that. That was a nice camera pan of Sivir's boomerang returning to her. I like that. Morgana finds a Dark Binding onto Yi, but I'm not sure that's a fight she wants to take. Yi decides to let her live for now, backing away. Has the red buff. Not sure if she had any friends that were coming around the side. Boxy runs in just to get a little bit of vision. Playing it super safe. Walk in, walk out. There he goes. Finally using the scrying plant, but he actually doesn't catch sight of anyone, really. It just missed everyone who was sitting in that pixel brush. 18 kills to 17. Still a fairly even game. KDA paying in the bottom side second tier turret, wanting to push that out. Oh, Xeno may be in a bit of trouble. Rengar engaging, looking for the fight. Garen to the backside, finds the silence onto the Yi, but can't quite get it a second time. Drops the ult, though, and with the help of Teemo was able to get it. Now Xeno using that Sonya's to get a nice amount of CC down, and that's the snare that should be able to finish off Rengar. Another kill over to Catenator, who's becoming quite the monster on this Teemo. Wanted to chase in onto Boxy. The Zed's a slippery fellow, though. He might be able to just shadow dash over a wall and escape. We'll see if he can get away from these 4 people that are chasing. Jin's got such long range. He jumps over one wall, flashes the second on the back of the Dragon Pit, but Xeno throws out the Dark Binding. It still hits! It's rooted! And that's Boxy falling to the support Morgana. But all that chasing was just as Boxy buying time, as the second tier turret on the bottom side will fall away, going over to the side of KDA. But it's small in comparison to the members that have fallen. It's still 1,000 gold lead for Popstars, who've gotten back into the game, most especially off of Catenator's jungle Teemo. 10, 2, and 5. Pretty insane, especially when you're looking at an Orianna 1, 6, and 1, having a rough game this time. Fallen Angel on the Garen, trying to just play the tank, but instead going a bit of the aggressiveness with the Black Cleaver. No wonder he's died a couple different times to the Yi. Maybe starting to build that Thornmail, which would be so nice against the Yi, the Garen, the Sivir. Literally everyone besides even Leona is AD on the side of KDA. I think the Thornmail might have been one of the best things we could have picked up early on into the game. All of that armor, as well as reflecting all of Yi's damage, or a percentage of it back on himself, would have been so nice. We'll see if that's where he decides to go to. One of the things about Thornmail is it's an expensive item. A little bit slow to be able to pick up on the early side of the game. Teemo Blind says, Yi, attack all you want. You're not going to do any damage. Sivir joining her teammates in the mid lane. Wave clear was useful, pushing that bottom lane out, but someone's going to have to return to catch the wave that's slowly building up. Popstars wanting to push down the mid lane. Starting to siege a little bit on the second tier turret as Garen is pushing that top side. So the sides of KDA split up between these two, bouncing back and forth. Hamster taking a chunk in the mid lane. Swipper trying to clear the wave on the top side. Looks like he will be able to do that, especially with the help of Sivir around the corner. So 3 members now of KDA hang out here in the mid lane. And this is where Darzilian on the Sivir's wave clear is going to come very crucial. Going to be able to just clear a wave every time that it goes to crash. KDA kind of abandoning the mid lane turret. Hamster stepping forward, but there's no one here to join. I'm not sure what Boxy's doing. Hamster just watching the turret fall. Second tier turret falls. Interesting choice here by KDA. They just slowly let it go. Let's check in very quick with the next Drake is an Ocean Drake. Definitely favors Garen if the side of Popstars can get it. Leona sees these two over the wall, though, goes in, finds the Morgana, drops the ult to stop the Teemo, forces to flash away, though. Doesn't want the Teemo to come back in. Teemo blind with the snare on the Yi as well. He can't heal through that. He's going to be going down. Zed going to follow quickly afterwards. And man, this Teemo blind has become huge for the side of Popstars. just completely silencing the Zed, completely shutting down the Yi, and now that inhibitor turret going to fall, and Sivir shows up just to try to clear a couple of the minions, but going to be forced to immediately run away as Morgana going on the aggressive. Xeno looking for another one of those dark bindings. Spell Shield will absorb the blind initially. No, it won't actually. It was the poison initially absorbed. Now Jhin, one shot with the curtain call takes out the Sivir. 25th kill. Swiffer might be able to get a trade on Crescent Reflex. No! What? All right. Yep, that's another backup and rewatch. Hang on, we gotta pause this to make sure that we're set on the right person here. All right. I gotta watch this. So Swiffer is going to use the jump with his ult to, there it is. Oh, he just flashed forward. Crescent Reflex uses the barrier and then the shield. Oh my goodness. That is the ace for the side of Pop Stars. We don't even really need to fast forward because the game is practically over now. KDA trying to defend their Nexus turrets. Pop Stars decide to take one Nexus turret and then back away. Baron's on the table. Ocean Drake's on the table. There's plenty of them. Plenty of neutral objectives for them to take if they want to try. Katnir actually going to be seen by the Scrying Orb from Hamster. He's going to throw out the ultimate, but the magic shield on the Teemo. Black shield from Morgana going to prevent the stun, so he's going to be able to pick up a 13th kill of the game. And now they decide to back away, go for that Ocean Drake, let Garen split push even harder on that top side, because with that Ocean Drake, he's going to be constantly topped off. He steps away and immediately comes back in. This means more whiffs. Exactly, poison. Exactly. Zed, though, may be able to find Catinator. Yep, there it is. Nice shutdown gold for him. I believe that's actually 1,000 gold over to the Zed. Definitely needed. Desperately needed. And when Teemo doesn't have blind, or if you can burst him out before he can get a blind down, that's when you can just slice and dice and finish him off. Xeno going to be engaged upon by Yi, unless Morgana lands a Dark Binding or does a nice wall flash. Oh, that was one of the fastest cleanses I've ever seen. A Delicious Seal goes in, but nice fourth shot, or third shot. I don't think it was fourth shot, but third shot crit from the Jhin, able to take out Yi. That cleanse, though. What on earth? Hang on, I know that I'm dragging the game out a little bit, but I gotta check this out. There's literally not a single hesitation. Whoa, what happened? I backed up way too much. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place. So, Deceased Seal, he knows that it's coming. He knows to expect it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so beautiful. That was so beautiful, Quicksilver Sash. That was, oh my gosh. Anyway, 21 kills to 28 kills, 7,000 gold lead for Pop Stars, definitely strongly in the lead. They decide not to go for the Ocean Drake. Instead, they were trying to ward around the Baron Pit, which means the Ocean Drake is available if Sivir and Leona want to try to duo with before the members of Pop Stars get back from the base, but that wasn't close. It was Yi's ult. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That was just ridiculous. That was ridiculous. And missing 2 Phantoms give you more movement speed than buying boots, right? Right? Back when on 80 carries, you just sold your boots at the end of the game and bought a Phantom Dancer and got more movement speed. It was good days back then. Good days back then. Ocean Drake picked up. Garen gonna be even stronger with that, but also the Teemo and Orianna gonna be topped off on mana the whole game long. At this point, as long as they engage and then step away for a little bit, let themselves regen just a touch before going back in. Interested that no one has run for the Baron just yet. Wouldn't be surprised if KDA tried to make a play for it with their quick attack speeds. Why am I so focused on Yi instead of watching the fight in the bottom lane? Orianna moves forward. Boxy's in trouble. That's another command attack from Crescent Reflex to finish him off. Hamster not here in time to defend, so Orianna free pushes the bottom lane. He's going to be able to start dealing damage to the turret. It is Pop Stars that start the Baron. Yi around the corner, though. We'll see if he decides to engage. He's going to have to walk through a mushroom to get there. Oh, uses the... That's actually really good. Uses the Scrying Orb to check out the mushroom. Now Garen spinning to winning backwards, spinning to winning forward. He's trying to do what he can. Alpha strikes in. He's ulted. He's snared. He takes out the Garen, but he's going to lose his life. And that gives Baron over to Orianna in the bottom lane, who can continue the strong push. Still has 3 caster minions. We'll have to back away, but there's another wave behind him as Sivir joins the fight on the bottom side. Leona doesn't find the Sonic Wave or the Zenith Blade. So Orianna says, don't worry, I'll just keep on pushing. And now Timo, what the heck, pushing that top lane turret, destroying it. Rengar, all he can do to defend against the super minions pushing into the mid lane. Rengar wanting to engage on the backside, though. Can he find the turnaround? Zed goes and tries to get as much damage as he can onto Xena, but he's already gone. The Zanya is keeping him alive. Leona goes and it's the Zed Ignite, though, that finishes off the Morgana, but it's a triple kill for side of Catanea. That's going to be a quadra as well. There's no chance for a pentakill because there is a Ace. Yi, the only one who's down. I think if he comes back in time, there might be a slim opportunity for a pentakill by the Teemo. Will Yi give it to him? Looks like Seal's going to just run back to the base and hang out. Boxy leaving the game because the game is pretty much all over. Super Minions Baroned up onto the Nexus already. He gets all 4 shots down, but Popstars decide to clear out the minions, let the Super Minions do the work, and that's going to be game 1. Popstars, the name of the song, the name of the game, and the victors.